Fortnite Season 3's first update is here, and Darth Vader has arrived on top of the new saw blade weapon, and so much more. Let's break it all down. After weeks of waiting, the Vader boss is on the map, and he is one of the toughest NPCs to ever come to Fortnite. The second you load into the game, you'll spot a ship flying past the battle bus, and he can land at any of these new areas on the map. It is completely random every time. If you follow his ship, you can watch him spawn with 2 stormtrooper bodyguards and a ton of new realm chests. But before you can get to those, you have to defeat Vader, and he is pretty brutal. We were all surprised when we started shooting at him, and suddenly he is force choking us. Like, I thought he only did that for the trailer. Well, that's just the tip of the iceberg, because Vader can also block your bullets with his lightsaber, jump super far to attack you, and if that wasn't enough, he also throws his saber. But instead of just picking one thing, Epic gave Vader every single ability in the book. So, if you manage to take him down, he drops his long-anticipated mythic lightsaber. This is different to your regular old lightsaber because you could actually throw it like a boomerang. Well, that brings us back to the introduction of realm chests. You can find these at any landing spot around the map, and Vader doesn't even have to be there. Once open, you'll be rewarded with E11 blasters, rift-to-goes, and even chug splashes, but sadly, we can't choke people, but there's still a lot more added in this update. In fact, there's a completely new POI in the game called Logjam Lotus. It has replaced the old lumberyard, and thanks to today's update, this is one of the most unique POIs in all of Fortnite. When you first land here, you'll probably see something like this Season 8 pirate ship. But here's the catch. Most of us will land at Logjam Lotus and see something completely different. This POI changes every single match and has a ton of different themes. There's a nod to Colossal Coliseum and even a Western-themed town. Each design has different buildings and chest locations, and some leakers claim that we might even get an Atlantis-themed POI in the future too. Now, luckily that isn't in game yet, so you can drop at this new place without worrying about a Coral Castle jump scare. Oh no, Epic, please don't bring it back. In fact, this isn't even the most insane thing about Logjam Lotus. Just north of the POI, a new location has appeared called the Chop Shop, and if you land here, enter the main building and you'll spot a brand new weapon on the wall. Introducing the Ripsaw launcher, and it's one of the craziest secrets of the update. You can grab the Ripsaw off a wall or a table and it's yours to keep. Essentially, this is a crossover between a chainsaw and a recycler. Once you rev it up, you can fire Ripsaw across the map and it will shred through anything in its path. It goes through builds, trees, and the best part, you actually get to keep all the materials. The Ripsaw does 60 damage when it hits an enemy and knocks them back. It's pretty useful against people who camp in a box, okay? But despite all these new places, it's always fun to revisit classic POIs, and Tilted Towers has also received a brand new update. While we wait for the Block 2.0 to bring us a redesigned Tilted Towers, Epic is already reconstructing some of the OG buildings we know and love. Yes, the Clock Tower is finally back to normal, and one of the destroyed retail stores is also being repaired. It'll probably return with a completely new layout. But the best part is we'll actually be able to choose what kind of design we want for Tilted Towers. We'll vote using funding stations, so you better save up your gold if you want to decide the future of Tilted. And it doesn't stop there. We have a ton of leaks that reveal what's coming in Season 3 and even give us a first look at what to expect in the next 7 days. Fortnite has revealed the brand new Naruto Crossover that'll be entering the item shop on June 23rd. Thanks to the success of the first collab, Epic has brought back 4 more characters into the game. They are Naruto's friends and foes, and people are so excited about this. We'll be getting Itachi, who's Sasuke's brother and enemy, and he'll be joined by Gaara and Hinata. Gaara is obviously Naruto's friend, while Hinata is his wife. But this bundle is nothing without a true villain, and Orochimaru fills that space. And the best part is, all of these skins have bonus styles for different parts of the series. And if you can't wait for these to drop in the item shop, Fortnite is giving away free cosmetics, so here's how to scoop them up. If you compete in the Nindo event, you can do challenges to earn the Akatsuki wrap. And if you complete all 4 badges, you unlock the Manda Glider. And let me tell you, everyone is trying to get this. But there's a leak that I don't think anyone was expecting, because today a reality tree branch appeared outside of the Butter Barn. And if you remember, Logjam Lumberyard had a similar route last week, and now it's a new POI. So what will the new Butter Barn actually look like? Some think it'll change every match like Logjam Lotus, and thanks to a leak, we have our first look at Neo Butter Barn. This will be one of the themes when the POI releases next week and has a completely futuristic design and a man cake hologram. I love it. Once Butter Barn has been taken over, the reality tree's influence will spread to Kondo Canyon and Sleepy Sound, and maybe one of these will give us the Coral Castle theme. While these new POIs are going to be completely random, the next weapon to come to Fortnite is perfect for Season 3's party theme. Epic Games accidentally leaked this thing by putting it into creative mode, and here you'll find the Firework Flare gun. Basically, a reskinned flare works the exact same way, but now it looks like this. While this wasn't meant to be in the game yet, Creative has gotten a ton of Season 3 items with today's update. Finally, we can use weapons like the hammer, two-shot, even the grapple glove in creative maps, so we are totally gonna get some Spider-Man games. But if you care more about original skins rather than crossovers, the item shop will be getting some new outfits this week. Foxfire will be arriving in the game soon, and he was actually designed by an artist in the community. He was called Chronic when the concept was posted by Bullseye over a year and a half ago. It's designed to be a male version of the Manic skin, and it looks awesome. But one of the cool secrets of today's update is a free cosmetic that nobody even knows about. With the new vibe and challenges, at first it looks like you only get XP for completing them, but once you get to part 2, you'll be given a free reality sapling back bling. While leaks are a huge part of Fortnite updates, there's still plenty of discoveries in game for you to enjoy, but a lot of these were hidden from the patch notes, so here's everything else you secretly missed. If you spent a lot of time running around since the update, it's possible that you ran into the henchmen. They have left their original spot and are now roaming the island with their new friend, the alien trespasser. At some locations, you could watch them trying to get the attention of the lonely IO guard, and they might make even more friends throughout the season. Maybe you want to meet new people too. Well, Fortnite has released a new Island Hopper event. You can now complete challenges and creative maps for XP and free cosmetics. Whether it's collecting coins in a murder mystery map or eliminating people in prop hunt, if you're trying to get through Season 3's XP drought, this is a great opportunity to level up. Once you've done that, you can explore tons of Easter eggs on the Battle Royale map, because the Rock family are still in the same area, but now the Rock Kid is building a sandcastle while the dog has found a slurp barrel. Pretty cute, but not as secret as something that's been hiding in the trailer for Season 3. Underwater, players have caught our first glimpse of the upcoming motorcycle vehicle, and it looks more like a moped than a bike, but I just hope it's not as slow as the E-mode version. Something you can make use of right now is a new reality seed feature. Thanks to today's update, we have practically got Ring doorbells on our saplings. If an enemy tries to break or steal loot from your sapling, you'll get a security alert. And you'll definitely need this because today Epic nerfed the reality trees. When you upgrade your fruit to epic rarity, now you'll only get 2 of them. And once it gets to legendary or mythic, it goes down to 1. We're all a little disappointed by this, but in a way, the reality biome really needed a nerf. In fact, it's so powerful that even the scientist is concerned. In the new storyline challenges, he says that the 0 point is trying to tell us something, and that freeing it was actually a mistake. Something is very off about this reality tree, so we just gotta wait and see why. Until then, we're all gonna enjoy swinging around the tree like Curious George, whether it's a baller or a grapple glove. Both of these items have been improved with the latest update. Grapple gloves can now be found in floor loot and in chests, and ballers don't use all of their fuel so quickly. It is a great day for mobility. It's also a good day for people who hate builds, because the new mode is so popular that Epic are officially working on a 0 build Team Rumble, which sounds pretty fun, but also super useful for getting XP, especially now that Season 3's super styles have finally been released. In the Battle Pass, you can get Platinum Rift, Lapis Slurp, and Auric Blaze styles for your skins. And it kinda sucks that Darth Vader doesn't have any, but he already got a lot of content today, so I'll take it. But here's something you have to know about. If you're lucky enough, you might be one of the first people in the world to get access to Fortnite's latest feature. With the new update, a small number of players have been given the ability to add social tags to their profile. Throughout the next few weeks, more people will get the feature, but right now, it's pretty limited, so make sure to double check if you unlock this or not. You might have gotten lucky. While that group of people is small, the amount of players who know about this next secret is even smaller. For the first time in Chapter 3, you can once again hide in haystacks. You can find them over at Logjam Lotus. But if you rely on your visualized audio settings to find things, you probably should know that Epic has actually nerfed its range. I guess no more hearing reboots from the other side of the universe. But the best part is you can finally ride your animals without someone hearing you from miles away. That is everything you need to know about today's Fortnite update. I hope you guys enjoyed it. It's been Tommy, and keep it here on Top 5 Gaming.